What we have here is a 1955 Super Olds. Some of you know it as an old Super, but let me show you something here. It doesn't say it on the bell, it says it here on the Kranz. Super Olds. This was the top of the line small bore, dual bore tenor made by the F.E. Olds Company. You've got a nickel slide that goes all the way down to a nickel crook and comes back up the nickel slide, back up a nickel neck pipe, around the nickel tuning slide, and then you hit red brass to warm up the tone as it gets ready to leave the instrument. You have these very beefy braces to keep things nice and still. And then you get down here to the 7.5-inch red brass bell. And then you have the nickel Kranz, which is a sign of the Super Olds. The nickel Kranz was designed not as a visual accessory, but to suppress high frequencies that would cause the bell to potentially edge out or buzz when you push it really hard. But this horn was built for power and speed. All the nickel lets their vibrations zip right through the horn, and then when it hits the red brass, which isn't annealed, it is still left hard, warms the tone up just a little bit before it exits. So what you get with the Super Olds is you get a very focused, centered sound, not necessarily bright. What might seem bright is the fact that the top tube here is a 485 bore, which is very similar to a King 2B, which is more around a 481, and then the bottom bore is 500. So it doesn't take a lot of air to get the horn started, but once it comes around that crook, it opens up, and then you will feel the power and the color as it exits the horn and continuously expands all the way out to the bell. It's one of Old's masterpieces in small bore tenors. It's one of the best you could probably play for jazz, outdoor, big venues. It'll project because it has such a wonderfully focused sound. Here's the play demo for the 1955 Super Olds. You won't find many of these in as nice a condition as this is. You see them out there every now and then, but you'll see that they're generally pretty patinaed, they're pretty beat up, the lacquer's coming off all over the place. This one is just, it's like a piece of jewelry. It's so beautiful. Now, will you see some signs of repair? Likely. I mean, they're very tiny ones on this, but if you look at it, the crook is in fantastic condition. The tuning slide is in fantastic condition. There are basically no dents on this bell, and it is just beautiful gold reddish brass on this with that beautiful nickel Kranz. I mean, that's known for the old Super. Okay, I'm going to be playing this on a Vincent Bach heavy-bodied 7C, because this is what I think I sound best on this horn. Very round, very focused, very colorful sound. Should be in anybody's collection. And if you play a lot of outdoor gigs or even indoor gigs, this is it. It's not going to be the warm, fluffy sound you're going to get from today's lightweight horns. You're going to get a very direct, vintage 1970s, 1960s, 1950s, even 1940s, because the old Supers were very consistent from year to year. Sound that is just beautifully direct and focused, and you can't miss it. There's nothing like the old sound. Anyway, you're lucky enough to pick it up. I hope you love it when you buy it.